One of my favorites is back. Kendra Todd, her site is Grow Rich God's Way. She's also an apprentice winner from the 3rd season. And here's what's so interesting. You and I have been supportive of each other, and we've promoted each other. People in business, women in business, find that to be such an anomaly. They think it's odd that women are promoting other women. It's not the environment you came from with The Apprentice, is it?
No, the apprentice environment or typically any type of high stakes business environment is extremely competitive. And what's kind of sad in a way is that I think that because women feel like they are at such a disadvantage, especially at the the most high levels, executive levels of business, that they can't support and encourage one another because they're in competition with each other. And it's just an extension of fellowship. Christian women in business need to have servant hearts towards one another and encourage one another, and just share ideas and be creative sources for each
And it's
other.
amazing how God will bless that. It's never failed. Whenever I've just given from a servant's heart to another woman, there's always some way that God outgives me. And I think you've probably found the same thing. You brought some interesting statistics, or you have them in your head anyway, on where women are today in business. Would you share that?
Well, there's 2 different things that I think are important to focus on, and one is women's shopping habits. Even though 30 to 40% of all women in business today in America outperform their husbands as far as they're the breadwinners, they out-earn them. We also tend to spend more money too, and 59% of all women who are working today are not saving for retirement.
No, I mean, we don't know how to invest.
No, but we're making more. We're making more money than, well, I don't have a husband, but that's the statistic. And here's something interesting. In investment circles, out of 9 out of 12 consecutive years that women in this one investment circle, they outperformed the men. Yeah.
And it is fascinating.
We can do it.
We can do it. Those are really positive statistics. Some of the other statistics we talked about, because we don't know how to invest, we end up, even though we bring in some money, we end up near the end of our life, many people in their golden years, not having enough to sustain, in poverty in many cases.
7 out of 10 women will at some point in their life be in poverty. And only 4 out of 10 women have more than $500 in their savings account.
Let's talk about another positive aspect and end with this. The one strategy that I would say we would leave you with, becoming a Christian, inviting God into this process in your life. It doesn't necessarily mean that things are going to be easy.
No, I actually, the minute that I was baptized in the Spirit, I had all sorts of business challenges and obstacles thrown at me that very week even. And it's because we're a threat to the enemy. Because once we are the Lord's and we have that financial blessing upon our lives as being business leaders, that means we're able to further and fund the kingdom. And what a threat to the enemy that is. And so you don't automatically become more financially blessed in your business. You don't automatically land those accounts easier. In many cases, more often than not, you have to fight harder. And you have to work harder.
But there are some great promises you talk about in your site, Grow Rich God's Way, also Women Save Money, where God promises to show up.
And He does.
And He does, that He will not forsake us. And if we give, He will give back, and He'll give back over and above what we can even imagine. True?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, Grow Rich God's Way. Kendra, Todd, whenever you come in, I'm like, let's do a segment.
I know, it's always so great.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. And continue to post on Women Save Money.